So we've got a pretty funny situation here involving a kind of viral discussion over on Twitter regarding Stellar Blade and Hades, and some tweets which have essentially just gone terribly. Let me know what you think about them in the comments. Here's the context. This tweet with over 18,000 likes reads, "Game journos praising the design on the left while simultaneously bashing the one on the right. Make it make sense. Game journos and double standards, what else is new?" The tweet including this image showing Aphrodite from Hades on the left and Eve from Stellar Blade on the right. Then getting this response, which actually ended up getting a community note added to it. The response reading,
"Aphrodite is not the god of sexy women, she's the god of love. Her face was designed to be androgynous to represent men and women's attraction. It's a design with thought put into it, unlike the Stellar Blade, which looks like it was designed with one hand."
What a weird thing to say. Anyways, the community note reads, "Aphrodite has historically been depicted as a symbol of feminine beauty, often depicted nude or wearing clothing that has accentuated her curves and elaborate jewelry. She is not androgynous." So that Claire person gets community noted and gets a lot of people disagreeing with their take, and they double down.
How are people misunderstanding this so hard? One character design is fantastic. She represents love, lust, and beauty really well, with a dash of androgyny, which isn't only trans women BTW. The other character is a lot more lazy and exists to attract clicks with goon clips stay mad.
Well, depending on the day, you might catch me being a gym bro like this, or a little bit more like this. Some people even going so far as to call me a femboy, which are claims I unequivocally dispute. Point is, it's weird to me how this person keeps trying to paint some narrative of androgyny around Aphrodite. However, the take has been flopping, and that's at least somewhat amusing, I suppose. This whole situation actually gets a lot crazier though. So, let's continue. Endymion responded to Claire, saying if Eve from Stellar Blade was wearing this exact same outfit with pink hair and everything, you would say it's over-sexualized and boring. They just hate Asian media, that's all it is. Rules for thee but not for me to the epitome. Enter Alice, the new main character of the segment. As I said, things actually got crazier, and that begins here. Alice saying, "As an Asian person, very specifically Japanese, this has absolutely nothing to do with Asian versus Western, and everything to do with the fact that Eve is over-sexualized with grotesque jiggle physics. Other than that, she is literally just a pretty girl like Aphrodite." Well, many Asian people would respond to that tweet by Alice, saying essentially how they disagree in their own manner. And what is Alice's response? As you can see at the very top, Alice's response is to just hide those responses. More examples of that can be seen here. She's hiding the replies. I'm also Asian too, but she can't take the heat. What a fool. As a Chinese Malaysian in Southeast Asia, it's pretty dang obvious with the double standards these Western journalists are practicing between Stellar Blade and Aphrodite from Hades. You'd have to be purposely blind and ignorant to say such drivel, defending those two-faced freaks. Even posting the cat of strong judgment. There seems to be like hundreds of responses that this person has hid. Things get even funnier though, as people would point out that Alice has Canadian in her bio, or should I say had, because apparently after people pointed that out, Alice then removed the Canadian from her bio. It's crazy how many virtue signal takes people have made about this game Stellar Blade. You see it all over social media in like IGN France and that whole situation too. So consider letting me know what you think about them in the comments, and at least it's amusing how they've all pretty much backfired spectacularly. Also consider liking and or subscribing to the channel for more videos like this, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in.